Hello everyone, Minky here with the next episode of Minky Mondays. This has been recorded a whole 49 days prematurely, by the way, just so you're aware. I wanted to share that because I do kind of like nostalgia of it, of knowing when these were recorded and whatnot. And because this has been recorded on the 14th of October, and it won't release until I think the 2nd of December. So, you know, that's a pretty cool little bit there. But today we're tackling another Digimon structure deck opening. This is the third and final one I've got at the minute, and it's a little different from the other two because the other two are at least the other two are similarly shaped. This one is still the original cast, one of the original 8, Digidestined, but it's the box is different, and obviously, like, at least with Ty and Matt, both of them had like the War Greymon level, if you will, whereas none of the other 6 got that sort of level, at least in the main story from what I remember and whatnot. And so it's a bit of a pity, but hey, it's still a structure deck at least. So let's have a look inside and see what we get. Alright, so no deck mat, but we do have a card pack. So I'll open that up at the end of the episode because I figured I want to show off the deck first. If it was a deck mat, I'll show that first, obviously, but since it's a card pack, I might as well show the deck now, and then I'll show the card pack. Because the card pack, I mean, it's 12, it's a 12 card booster pack. There's 12 cards in it basically. So, obviously, I think it can be any 12 cards from the set of the Great Legend set. So, that's I guess that's neither here nor there at the minute. Now, if I can just get this off, this little band that's on it, on the deck, and then go through the deck, and then I can show you the cards we got. Alright, let's see what cards we have then. So we have Motimon. I assume the green one in the background is sort of like the pre-evolution of this one, but this one is quite, I feel like this one's obviously the Tentamon one, the Tentamon baby evolution, so that's kind of cool. Floramon. I imagine it's going to be like plants and insects, sort of, Digimon in here, so particularly in colour, if I'm understanding the colours correctly, then it's going to be a lot of green Digimon as well. And we've got 4 copies, it looks like. Yeah, 4 copies of Floramon. Here we go, Tentamon. The obvious one, if you will. Not, you know what I mean, yeah, obvious, that's pretty obvious. Tentamon, so this card, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a green Digimon card, add it to your hand. Always place it on the bottom of your deck. Nice. That's kind of cool. It's a Palmon. Okay, that's a little weird, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, if we go by the anime, that's another thing, is that in the anime, there was a point when Izzy and Mimi, both of them, sort of like, they accidentally swapped Digimon pretty early on, and it would have been cool to see what they would have evolved into had they fallen under the care of the other Digidestined. That would have been something cool, I think. Kunmon. Looks like Wormmon a little bit. They do. Togemon. That's not that's the Palmon one, not the other one, the Tentamon. Sounds a little weird, but it's not shiny, so alright, Kuwagamon. This is kind of funny a little bit, considering this is the first sort of boss, if you will, that you have to face. So, it's so I wouldn't think anyone would use it. Alright, here we go, Kabuterimon. Okay, so this is the obvious, the obvious one that should be in here, and it's not shiny for some reason. You'd think it would be. Wasn't Greymon shiny, and what's his name in the matte one, surely, but, oh well. 2 of that as well, by the way. Ukawamon. I think this is the evolution to that red one, the first boss of the anime, kind of one. So, 4 of him, that's really weird, had he's in there. Lilymon. I guess it makes sense that she's in here, but again, at the same time, it doesn't really. But at least it's not shiny. Ooh, nice. Rosemon. This was like a counterpart to Lilymon, or maybe like the War Greymon of Lilymon, if you will. She does look like that to me anyway. I don't know, because obviously I've not really been into too much of the anime, but and whatnot, but I do need to catch up, so, you know. Alright, here we go. I don't know why I'm getting wobbly. Hercules Kabuterimon. Isn't there like a middle one? Isn't there like a red version of this? Like, where it's like a stag beetle but red? That, you know, in the anime. Surely that'd be that, especially since we had Lilymon. You know, the one that actually Palmon fully disevolves into. That's a little weird. Not that I'm complaining or anything, that's just weird to me, because it's like, I'm not used to it, so, you know, I have to look into that. 2 copies of Izzy Izumi. Well, yeah, it's just Izzy, innit? When one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. Nice. Obviously I don't really know too much, so obviously yeah, that sounds good. Needle Spray. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That sounds good. Means they can't attack on the next turn, right? Something like that. Although it's weird how, again, we've got like you know, the Mimi one. It's weird that we got Mimi cards in this deck. It is really odd. You know. Electroshocker. 2 copies of that. Return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. Oh wow, we actually have a bouncing effect. Trash all the Digivolution cards on that Digimon. Trash them, so you gotta actually trash them, guys. Alright, and I think the rest of the cards are like, yeah, the rest of the cards. Oh, hang on, it says damage stuff. Yeah, something like that. It looks like it pops out, but I don't know how much of these I can actually show, so I don't want to show them unless in case there's something that I'm supposed to keep private or something. So. Alright, well that's the deck for now. That's it's like I said, there's no deck mat, but we do have the card pack, which is right here. Digimon card game Great Legend. 100. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. It says 115 types in total. So does that mean like there's 115 different cards you can get in this pack? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at what our 12 cards are. Like I said, I'm going to try my best not to break the card pack, especially since this is my first ever Digimon card pack, so it would be nice to be able to preserve it, you know. And I'm not really having any luck. I like to open them up from the top. Although maybe I should start opening them up from the bottom. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to open it from the top. Well, I kind of ruined it, but oh well, I'm sure I can see about putting that back together again somehow. I know, I did take a picture of it beforehand, at least the front anyway, so, you know, and worst case scenario, the front isn't that battered, to be fair. You know, so if anything I can probably just sort of like trim it, and the front will still be fine at least, so, you know, worst case scenario, at least the front cover is fine, you know. Even if it does, you know, which sucks because it's my first card pack, but I guess it is what it is. All right, so what do we get? What is these 12 treasures? All right, Devimon. The first one is Devimon. Okay, that's a little weird, but okay, I'm not gonna complain too much. Devimon, nice. Flamemon. This does not look like a Digimon, to be honest. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what's where this is from, but I guess it's something. Alright, next up we have Kudamon. You may trash the top card of your security stack to, I assume security stack is deck, to have one of your opponent's Digimon get minus 2000 DP. Well, that's kind of cool, to be honest. Well, on play, but still, that's pretty cool. Sounds like a pretty cool card. Final Subagon Punch. I don't recognise this Digimon either, to be honest. But hey, it's a pretty cool artwork. There's like there's some gems in the middle there. That's kind of cool. Dokunemon. That doesn't look like, that looks like Wormmon. That looks like Wormmon, to be honest, and there's Tentamon in the background, so I don't know what this is. So let's top 3 cards to your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with Digiburst among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Yeah, I don't know about this one. That's a little weird. Aqua Viper. Turn one of your Digimon to its owner's hand to return up to 2 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to their owner's hand. Level 4 or lower? What? Oh yeah, they do have levels. I was gonna say, I started to feel like maybe this is like Yu-Gi-Oh written then. Trash all the Digivolution cards of those Digimon. Alright, that's something. Jack Raid. Gain 1 memory for every 10 cards from your trash. Nice, that sounds really good actually. Next up we have Baboongamon. Again, another Digimon I do not recognize. He does have a level though down here, so I wonder if that's like. Does Digimon do rotation? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Okay, they're a little. They look a little different. Okay. What's this? Lotusmon. I'm sure I've heard of a Lotusmon before. I do not remember them looking like this. Well, maybe that's just me. When you or your opponent play level 4 or lower Digimon, suspend it. I assume that's just a continuous effect, like it just automatically suspends level 4s or lowers. Showermon. While there are 10 or more cards in your trash, this Digimon gains Retaliation. When this Digimon is deleted after losing a battle, delete the Digimon that it was battling. Okay, so it just, yeah, that sounds cool. Bancholeomon. Okay, now I think I remember this guy. I think I recognize this card, or this guy. Pretty sure I recognize him. Finally, is this final? Yeah, this is final card. Final card, Hell's Gate. Delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon. Wow. That's really nice actually, that sounds like. Yeah, they have levels, that's I don't know what inherited effect means though. Or is it an inherited effect? Yeah. I don't know what inherited effect means, but I assume it's good. I assume it either passes on its effect to the next team member, or it takes the effects of the monsters it disrolls from. Alright, well, that was certainly something. Bit of a pity I didn't get a deck mat, but hey, at least I've got 2 now, so as well as 2 decks, so I can duel with them if I learn how to duel, you know. And heck, I might even see about doing like a duel one day, you know, if I can at some point. Even if it's just myself again, you know, like the last one deck idea I've got, you know, it's at least something I can do, at least something I can look into. Yeah, so it's that. What else was I going to say? Yeah, right now, as of right now, not that it'll matter because obviously it's only 2 months when this video will go out, but I've not got any other Minky Mondays to do. You know, I mean, you've seen everything so far. You know that I've got at the moment, but obviously I'll probably get some more plans in the future anyway. You know, based on like this, that, and the other. So maybe next week there will be another Minky Mondays. You know, who knows? You know, we'll only find out next week. And by the way, next week I mean, you know, in the 56 days from now. You know, but yeah, yes, yeah. This one I definitely need to get into this. And it's definitely looking like something, and I do want to watch. I gotta watch Digimon, man. To be honest, I really do. I've got replica decks coming up, so in December. Well, this month actually. This month that this is releasing. Maybe I've even already started. I don't know. You know. But yeah, I've got Digimon replica decks starting this month, so there's that. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you really at the minute. Digimon is definitely something I'm going to do in the background. I'm going to slowly watching that, and you know, maybe if I have started watching it, by the way, and you know, before this video goes out, maybe I'll put in the description like how it's going or something. Maybe I'll do something like that. But you know, that's neither here nor there, I guess, at the minute. You know, that's Well, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, well, that's it for today then. So, I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really Minky Monday.